joint pain, knee pain, disability, and even immobility. Often people associate those elements with getting older or the ravages of time, I should say, overall. However, what if a particular nutrient can help at least offset, delay, or even prevent those particular outcomes in regard to an individual taking more trips around the sun? That's what researchers set out to understand. So what they did is they followed individuals over a period of time, was it 6 to 10 years, basically, and what they discovered, 6 to 10 years. And what they discovered is the individuals with adequate levels or elevated levels of vitamin K had significantly less joint pain, knee pain, immobility, disability than those that had lower levels. And we're going to look at the study real fast too. Now keep in mind, at least according to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, 66.9% of our population do not receive an adequate intake of vitamin K. So, with that in mind as well, let us proceed as follows into the study. Low vitamin K levels linked to mobility limitation and disability in older adults. Low levels of circulating vitamin K are linked to increased risk of mobility limitation and disability in older adults, identifying a new factor to consider for maintaining mobility and independence in older age, whatever that may be. Low vitamin K status has been associated with the onset of chronic diseases that lead to disability, but the work to understand this connection is in its infancy. Here, quoting the researchers, we're building on previous studies that found that low levels of circulating vitamin K are associated with slower gait, speed, and higher risk of osteoarthritis. Now, a little bit of a caveat here. Association is not necessarily causation. So there's going to have to be future research done in order to find out the methodology in which vitamin K or other elements associated with vitamin K help reduce the risk of mobility limitations. So let us go to the abstract real fast, review a little information that basically the researchers were looking at. As pointed out, vitamin K1, 716 participants were assessed over a median of 6 to 10 years follow-up, and basically, as I pointed out there, they even measured the incidence of knee pain, which was even exacerbated more so in those with lower vitamin K levels. All right, back to the news story. Specifically, older adults with low circulating vitamin K levels were nearly 1.5 times more likely to develop mobility limitation and nearly twice as likely to develop mobility disability compared to those with sufficient levels. This is true for both men and women. Now keep in mind, this is only 6 to 10 years median follow-up time. So, to conclude what the researchers wanted to point out, at least in regard to healthy vitamin K intake from diet, to proceed. Circulating vitamin K levels reflect the amount of vitamin K in the diet. The best food source of vitamin K, I'm just quoting the research, include leafy green vegetables such as spinach, kale, and broccoli, and some dairy products. For an average adult, 1 cup of raw spinach provides 145 micrograms mcg of vitamin K1, or 181% of the daily value. 1 cup of raw kale provides 113 micrograms, or 141% of the current daily value. Doesn't mean they may not change it later on, finding that individuals may need a little bit more vitamin K in order to maintain healthier levels in regard to mobility and disability in older age. And half a cup of chopped boiled broccoli provides 110 micrograms, or 138%. That is basically a few of the food sources that the researchers want to bring to the attention of the public. Again, future studies need to be done in order to validate the information, find out the methodology in which cause vitamin K operates in preventing disability or mobility, find more of a causal relationship per se. Now, this is also why I did the video a couple of weeks ago in regard to warfarin and vitamin K intake, on how researchers in that particular study itself said that vitamin K intake actually helped improve the function of warfarin and not hampered it. at least according to that study and the outcome of that study. That's not my words, that's just me reviewing the study itself. So, with that in mind, to conclude, again, National Health and Examination or Nutritional Examination Survey pointed out that 66.9% of U.S. citizens do not have an adequate vitamin K intake. Vitamin K intake itself, or lower levels, are resulting in knee pain, immobility, disability, and a slew of other associated ailments in regard to vitamin K. So, if there's a little bit of joint pain here and there, not saying the relationship is causal, but however, what a simple solution as well as a healthy solution, just to make sure you get a little bit more spinach, kale, or broccoli into your diet itself. Again, this is Dr. Giano signing off. Hope you find this information of use. DOI citation, as always, be listed to the study itself. In this case, the full study is not published, but the abstract is. And again, thank you very much for listening, and look forward to see you all once again in the next 7 days. Catch you guys in a bit. Bye.